I acknowledge the land, meaning Beaver Hills House. The place was a traditional meeting ground for many indigenous communities, including the Cree, Saulteaux, Nakudasoo, Blackfoot, and the Métis peoples. And the peoples in which I live is the land of the peoples in Treaty 6 territory, located in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Astrologer and metaphysician with Alberta ASTRO CAST for this trifecta in Taurus. All right, happening on July 31st, 2022. I'm going to just talk about this 333 right here. 333, very numerologically significant. It's an ending a phase in life. Personal values are shifting. Your spiritual values are shifting. You'll be providing love and help and companionship to others, as we always do. Albertans have the biggest hearts, and I'm so proud to be an Albertan. Aligning your values, communication, and socialization with others. We're just going to be working more together and really building our communities and really just reaching out and making a big difference. And we're shifting our mindset from me to we, and we're accepting change with an open heart. Now, this trifecta here, Mars at 18 degrees, Uranus at 18 degrees, the true node at 18 degrees, all on the axis, the world axis. At the true node here, obviously at 18 degrees, is a little portal. It's a little portal, but it sits between Alberta's 7th house and 8th house here. Okay, so it's in the 7th house, but the 8th house is really close here. And that represents for us, the 7th house is relationships, marriage, partners, and other people. And the 8th house is death, inheritance, and money of others. And this is going to be mostly, I think the theme here will be more of money of others for Alberta. So Alberta's marriages and partnerships are, and I just want to pull this down a bit here because Alberta. I do have Alberta in there. Marriage and partnerships. Okay, so federal Canada, obviously, with Trudeau. Now, he had an election not that long ago, and he gets to stay in power for a while longer. Or I do think that we'll see our relationships with our government change here shortly. I don't know, do we really have a relationship with our government? I'll let you decide. But nonetheless, I do believe there'll be an election in the next 6 months. Alberta, fingers crossed. All right, USA border country is a partner. That's the United States of America. Our British Commonwealth, well, we're really married there. And it consists of Antigua, Australia, Bahamas, Belize, Canada, Grenada, Jamaica, New Zealand, Nevis, Papua New Guinea, St. Kitts, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, the Grenadines, Solomon Islands, Tuvalu, and the United Kingdom. Okay, London. And we know that there is a lot going on there. Okay, so money of others, other people, marriage, relationships. What's happening in those other places that is affecting us? Because it does affect us. Okay, and this, those changes, and this trifecta here indicates big changes. I'm going to talk more about that in a minute. Now, the Sabian symbol for the 18th degree, see, is down here. A new continent, fresh and green, rises out of the ocean. Potentiality for tangible self-manifestation in all beings. Overflowing originality, spontaneous, rich, creative urge. We get creative about how we're going to solve our problems. All right. Now, the Sabian symbol, 18 of Taurus, does speak of a new continent rising out of the ocean. Okay, so a new continent. Eckhart Tolle has called this a new earth for a long time. All right, enormous potential for equitable health, food, shelter, true democracy, peace for all people. True freedom of choice for everyone. Russians, Koreans, China, war-torn, impoverished countries. There have been new discoveries of galaxies, which there was just a few days ago. But how are we going to get there? And there's cooperation and possibilities and courage. And there's going to be a lot of naysayers, and there's going to be a lot of fixed energy of not wanting to change. And the conspiracy theories and propaganda and people not coming clean and ways to try to hide the information that is going to be coming out. All right, peace, love, and unity. I hope. Okay, the tarot card for that degree, is the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Earth. It falls between 10 and 20, but we're talking about the 18th degree of Taurus. Okay, Six of Pentacles. All right, Six of Pentacles. Six of Earth. Sharing what you have and receiving with gratitude. Relationship with our resources, agriculture, gas, oil, so like carpooling, animal and plant life, food and material goods, reusing, recycling, reducing, investments, and money. So just going to be discerning about our investments. Family, providing a safe, stable, loving environment during inflation and shortages. Planning and sharing meals, not throwing out food. Growing, canning, freezing, drying your own food. Opening your home for a renter at an affordable price. Listing your home for rent, affordability. House sharing. Teach and share with others, budgeting and food prepping together. Budgeting and preparing for times with others in mind. Buying a 10-pound bag of rice and sharing it with 4 families. Now, if you cost share it, wow, right? Or you take what you need and donate the rest. Charity, community fridges, community gardens, generosity, giving, gratitude, kindness, material help, paying it forward, sharing, supporting others with resources of care packages, food, money, time, and always receiving with gratitude. All right, there is a fixed grand cross here. I talked about this a minute ago. With Saturn. Okay. The moon. Mercury, the sun, Mars, Uranus. All in fixed signs. All in fixed signs. Which means the people are not going to be wanting to change too easily. But that doesn't matter because great changes, sometimes Uranus, where are you? Uranus is a change maker. Oh yeah, he is. Going to go into that in a minute. Okay. Now, want to talk about the history, because the history of the last time we had these 3 together, the closest was 19 degrees in 324 BC. And the next time we only had Uranus and Mars together was 12 BC, 1855, and 1948. Now, I have not confirmed those dates in the ephemeris. I've looked at other people's astrology, and I'm hoping that they've done their homework. So I'm just being upfront about that. Okay, now 324 BC, Alexander the Great laid the foundation via conquest of the Hellenistic era. So basically, there was a new change in the earth. There was new philosophies. There were new dynamics. Okay? 18 BC, Augustus is given the title of Maximus Proximus. That was the Pope. That was the title of the Pope. That's kind of when that came about. Very interesting. The Pope was just here in Alberta uncovering some secrets about the Indigenous peoples and the way they were treated in residential schools. And I think that this Pope and this Pope-ship will also change. I just have a feeling that he is going to that there'll be a new Pope down the road, and I don't think that this establishment is going anywhere anytime soon, but you never know. Okay, 1458, we had the Jewish community expelled from Germany. Their houses are sold, and the synagogue was turned into an arsenal. All right, so we know, I believe I counted, when I first started this video, 38 countries that are in current war or in war-torn situations at this moment. I'm hoping that this portal will change that in the years to come. Okay, March 25th, the Love Day was staged in London, which Henry of England attempted to unite the warring factions, who triggered the War of the Roses. Now, the War of the Roses was a conflict of the monarchy. All right, now, I believe the Queen is going to pass away in the next 6 months, and I believe that the monarchy is going to be reestablished and do something different. I do see a change in this and in the in the British Commonwealth. Okay. All right, it is a very Mars-Uranus North Node. Again, is a very powerful. You can almost see the energy, hey, just emanating of going in through this portal. Yeah. Okay. Very powerful gateway and portal. Many people will be leaving the earth plane now in great numbers for many reasons, and they have chosen to do so. Get support and grieve fully. In Canada and America, we don't grieve fully. Grieve fully. If you need some help, reach out to me. Okay, I think we will see here of many evacuations. People fleeing, moving, traveling across great distances for safety. Help them how you can. Many people will receive and continue to receive great insights, downloads, revelations, ideas. Brilliant ideas. Many people will begin to receive communication with and from other beings in outer galaxies. This is already happening and will continue to happen. Very strong now, but remember that the energy in astrology doesn't sit at one point in one moment at a time. This is why I look back over the years and say, oh, what was happening then? What was happening now? Because it's all a flow. And one event leads to another event. It really is an unwinding story. We'll feel this energy for at least the next 6 months to 6 years. Okay, many Earth people will change their beliefs and ways of being, and it will shift greatly and unexpectedly to being and bringing love to all. Because Uranus is a change maker. Yeah. Yeah, and this is happening in our partnerships, right? So families, someone will get a download and a great idea, and their whole personality will just change. And that means sometimes when we vibrate higher, the people that vibrate lower, who are really negative and want to drag us down, we just we leave them. We do our best to bring them up, but we need to rise up and be in higher vibration so that we can raise up many, many, many people. All right? So, because being and bringing love to all is what we do. Okay. Now, Uranus and Mars. Uranus is the husband of Gaia, and he provides unexpected sudden changes. So now, I'm just talking about these two right here, Mars and Uranus. Okay, Mars and Uranus. When they pair up together, right, like I said, unexpected sudden changes. Now, Gaia is Earth. You expect some sudden changes. So, extreme heat warnings, like we are in one right now, Alberta. I'm just sweating to death here. Forest fires, forest fires, volcanoes, and I'm just hopefully not nuclear war. And I don't even like saying that word. I don't like bringing it out, but on a conscious level and an unconscious level, as I tap into the universe, many people are fearing this. And what we fear, we create. So let's not fear it. Let's not create that. Let's create love and togetherness. All right. There will be, and there has been, angry people and raging and protests and fights and divorces. There'll be a lot of negativity at the 3D. I just finished talking about this. So when you're raising your vibration and you're in a higher vibration, it's like almost like watching TV. You see it going on, but you just decide not to be part of it. And you choose to transmute the energy. And what I mean by transmute is you go and play, you dance, you smile, you think loving thoughts, you pray for that person in your head. Many technology advantages and changes. All right, Uranus is a big changer. And I was so impressed when I started Googling this and checking it out. So here are some changes or advantages or changes to the technology that's coming up. Artificial intelligence, virtual reality, augmented reality, Internet of experiences. The mobile technology, face and gesture recognition, 8K virtual headsets, brain interfaces. This was really cool. It's technology that can actually read your brain, the thoughts in your brain. Quantum computers, deep learning, discovery of galaxies. Here is a galaxy that was just discovered a few days ago. The webs, new view. New monetary systems, blockchain, cryptocurrency. Most of the GDP, gross domestic products, are being digitized. Okay, new energies, solar, wind, and technological electricity. Food technology, genomics, I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong. Synthetic biology, so pellets and growing food, like food pellets that are super nutritious. You put them in water and voila, you have a meal. the metaverse, multi-core, and robotics. And those are just some of the things that by 2030 should be really rocking. The disadvantages and what we're dealing with now are these things: intrusions, leaks, security tracking, information gathering, sharing, controlling, possible loss of freedoms. Energy shortages, electricity, gas, grids out, oil. Just even with heat waves, those things have happened for years. Wi-Fi outages, loss of access to technologies. So that means that we have no debit or credit cards or money. And Alberta, we just had this happen with a Rogers glitch just not that long ago. I don't know about you, but I don't really enjoy those glitches. Unexplained glitches. Okay, so those are some of the things that we'll be seeing and continue to be working through with this new Earth. Okay, now the biggest is new ways of being. Okay, new ways of being. So being the change you wish to see in the world. All right. So to deal with this energy, turn off your TV as often as you can. Disengage from the hype, the propaganda, all of it. Just shut it down. I haven't watched TV for about 8 years, maybe longer. I do have a TV. I watch yoga and dance and learn how to dance watching it. That's pretty much all I watch. Once in a while I'll watch a YouTube movie. Mostly I read a lot. So focus on the joys, abundance, and happiness you are experiencing. And if you're not experiencing it, if you're not experiencing joys, abundance, happiness, just stop yourself and find something. Now, my go-tos are, I'm always amazed at electricity. Went to Africa pre-COVID, and not very many people have electricity there. And it gave me a great gratitude for electricity. Just how it all works. All the things, like how many outlets I plug it into one plug-in. I love those. I've got I love those multi plug-ins. You can plug 6 things into one outlet. And, power bars and stuff like that. Grateful, very grateful that I can do that. All right. And it brings me happiness and joy knowing that I have that. Thank you so much. I would look to other people and say, wow, they're really happy. Look at those children playing. Children are a good go-to. So create happiness. Dance, sing, create, paint, draw, build. Be the light in the world to others. Smile at everyone. Say hello to everyone while connecting with your heart and sending them love in that moment. Now, many people do this with ambulances. They'll say, oh, I see an ambulance go by, and they say a prayer, and they think in their heart, and they send that person in the ambulance wellness. Same thing when you smile. And after a while, you don't even have to think about it. You don't have to consciously kind of stop and connect your heart and smile. It will just be part of your smile. Love, compassion, kindness, and empathy. And a great way to do this is through breathing and grounding yourself. So, when there is something really negative going on around you, unless first aid is required, you can just walk away and just say in your head, I send them peace and love and wellness. and skip along on your merry way, because your light energy actually radiates like a ripple, and it will affect it. All right. Yeah, ignore and transmute the negativity. Change yourself and do something well for yourself. It all starts with you. So that inner work, counselors and psychotherapists, any kind of AA meeting, there's great energy. There's trying to remember who he is. Anyway, doused the energy of an AA meeting, and it was like almost 100% positive, pure energy. Emanate positivity. So your words are positive, your voice is positive, your actions are positive, your choices are positive, your reactions are positive, your thoughts are positive, your being is positive, and your feelings, even if they're really crappy and sad and mad and angry, you acknowledge them. You journal about them. And then you figure out how to let them go and do something beautiful for yourself. Whether if it's taking yourself for a walk in nature and giving it all to a tree, if it's writing big happy faces on the sidewalk, playing hopscotch, swinging on a swing, whatever it is, and crying is a great way to release it. Those tear ducts require cleaning. Meditate and be and connect in nature daily. And if you can't do it daily, folks, for sure weekly, once a week, get into a forest. All right, Edmonton has the most lovely ravine. It's citywide. We're great for our parks. There's sacred grounds near Terwilliger and the horse grounds down there off of 27th Avenue or 72nd Avenue. Anyway, be the change you wish to see. I was so grateful and inspired when I went to the art show in Churchill Square in Edmonton, Alberta, just here a few weeks ago. And there's a couple of pieces of art. Keep a grateful heart and inspire kindness. And it's just perfect for where we're at. So let's do that. Play. Be in joy. Love. And here's my little love fence that I had just a few weeks ago, this last week. Feel the love fence. Leave your well wishes, write them down. Leave your worries, your decisions, your hurries on the fence.